is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Hi, I'm Bran, and I love Hallmark preview shows.
Hey, it's Panda, and I like Hallmark preview shows.
I'm Dan, and boy, do I despise Hallmark preview shows, like worse than the movies. And this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast. I thought we were doing a different episode.
And to be fair, I did too.
Why would we start with Friday?
Yeah, we always have gone in order, but we just watched the movie, and so I was expecting something else.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this.
I don't think I'm ready for this jelly.
I think you'll get. I think you will be surprised how quickly you could slip into the preview
sure.
show.
Our prime spot is Tuesday. Tuesday's the new movie spot, and that's the heavy hitter Deck the Hallmark episode of the week. Like, that's the big dog ep of the week, to be fair.
Yeah.
And what we've decided to do for our big dog episode of the week is to put an episode in where we talk about the flimsy synopses of the movies for the next season.
Yes, but I do think it's important to note there was no new movie.
There was no new movie.
And so and people, contrary to Dan's understanding of the way that life functions, people love these episodes.
It was way busier than it needed to be.
I know.
I don't
People
think
love 'em.
my understanding of the way life functions has anything to do
No,
with
it
people
does.
liking or
It
not
does
liking
because
the episodes.
you have a certain point of view.
So you mean to tell me that my belief on the way life functions
Yes.
has a lot to do with whether or not people like the Deck the Hallmark preview episodes?
It has a lot to do with how you perceive these episodes.
No, I just don't like them. I don't care if other people like them. I don't like
Right,
them.
but
What
you
we're
can at
saying is
least
this is the big dog.
This is the big dog.
Can we do a rough?
Rough. That's a big dog.
That's a big
If you
dog.
say so.
That's a big. It takes him a long time to get the
To
rough
get going.
out.
Yeah, because he's so big.
He's so
He's
big.
going faster. It sounds slow motion.
Yeah.
There was a lady on Instagram this past week. You remember I posted, it was a couple weeks ago, the Big Dog movie. It was last week.
Yeah, Big
So
Dog
the
movie of the
movie,
year.
I said last week we had the Big Dog movie of the year. This week we have whatever this is.
Yeah.
Fit for a prince.
A lady commented and said, "What was last week's dog movie?"
No. Clifford. It's a Hallmark Clifford. Clifford
I'd
in
watch
Love.
that.
Yeah, you would.
Clifford's just making out with other
course you-
doggies.
Whoa! What kind of?
Whoa.
That's not even happening.
That's
in
Lifetime.
Hallmark.
That's
Yeah, it's
Lifetime.
a
I'm sorry,
Lifetime joint
everybody.
for sure. I just think before we do a spring preview, we should at least do a look back, like a Love Ever After look back. That's the least we could do.
I love that idea.
Sooner or later, we just don't do any episodes on movies. We just do previews. Previews and look back.
I will.
We preview the movie. We don't talk about the movie. Then we look back at it. That's all we do.
I will say I am always impressed. Our friends over at the Hallmarkies, they put out an astounding amount of
It's crazy.
of episodes, but they don't do individual episode movies. They do the love. They did it for Love Ever After because it was the Big Dog Movie of the Year.
Big Dog Movie of the Year, yeah,
but
yeah.
they usually double up or do it just for the season, and yet they still have more episodes than we do, and
They
it's
put
just
out
impressive.
so much content, and you're right. They don't. They put out everything. They do a look back. They do a preview. They do the Wind Calls the Heart. They do the Chessies. They do all of it.
They do all of it.
They cover it.
It's impressive.
Stem to stern. Every single thing Hallmark shows, they cover.
Stem to stern.
You heard me. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
I think we
Stem to stern. I thought that was. I was like, yeah, it's a boat thing.
Yeah, it's a boat
You
thing.
would get it.
People wouldn't question Dan on stem to stern. He's not throwing that out there if it doesn't make sense.
That sounds more like something I'd say.
Let's talk
Hips
about
to hallways.
Let's
They got
talk
it
about
covered.
really quickly
They
Love
do.
Ever After.
Okay.
A quick reminder of where we stand. At this
Reminder,
point.
love back. Look back, not
we
love
had we had Beverly Hills Wedding to kick things off. Playing Cupid, Mix Up in the Mediterranean, and It Was Always You.
That's right.
Yeah.
I will start with you, Panda. What is your order, favorite to least favorite?
You guys are going to have the same order.
Yeah, we're gonna have the
feel
same.
like.
It
And I
was-
could tell you what it is.
It was always you. One.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. That was one.
Mix Up 2.
Mix Up 2, and then Playing Cupid 3,
3,
Beverly Hills 4.
And mine is the same, except I switch. It was always you and mix up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have given this a lot of thought. I
boy.
do still think that It Was Always You edges out, but it's not as wide of a gap as I really loved Mix Up in the Mediterranean. I loved Jeremy Jordan in that movie.
Jeremy Jordan has given the best performance this year on a Hallmark movie.
I agree with that 100%. I thought it was phenomenal. Yeah. But I think it was always used still.
It's a better made movie.
Yeah.
It was always used a better made movie. I don't think there's any question about that.
I think these two are, running side by side, and it was always you just goes like at the very
nose poke.
They win it by a nose. It's very close. It's closer.
Little chicken neck.
And then playing Cupid and Beverly Hills Wedding, which Beverly Hills Wedding was god awful.
Woof. Small dog movie of the week.
Small dog movie of the year.
Oh, it was.
Is Beverly Hills Wedding the worst movie of the year?
Oh man,
It's up there.
Snow Kiss was bad. Beverly Hills Wedding was bad.
Beverly Hills is worse than Snowkissed.
Fit for a Prince is bad.
That was last week's. Beverly Hills was worse than Fit for a Prince.
I agree.
Well, then that's the reverse because Beverly Hills Wedding is a better made movie, but the leads are insufferable in that movie. And Fit for a Prince has two leads that are completely in on the bit. So, yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah, Beverly Hills is a dog.
Beverly Hills is a dog. I think right now for me, I think it is my least favorite movie.
I think so
Same
too.
here.
Yeah.
Yep. Snow Kiss coming second, and then Fit for a Prince is fine. It's a great movie.
Fit for a Prince is probably more middle of the pack for me. Like I think what are the other Winterfest boys? Two for the Win.
And then Take Your Shot, Love, which is.
I think I liked Fit for a Prince better than Two for a Win.
No, Two for the Win's my third favorite movie. When I say all these are bad, yes, I thought Two for the Win actually like the sports drama in that when him having to actually race was so different than. And it also was a fairly
I liked
well-made
her,
movie.
but I don't know. T-Don just doesn't do it he doesn't bring it for me.
He didn't bring it for you.
He didn't bring it in this,
Yeah.
but I really liked her. So I don't know.
She was great.
I don't know. Fit for a Prince had, you know me. Like it had a certain zane to it that.
A certain Zane.
A certain Zane.
I don't think that's how you...
Is it Billy or is it
Billy? It's supposed to be Billy Zane.
What's a movie where the guy is pretending to be a billionaire or whatever?
Christmas Getaway. Or it's Winter Getaway?
Winter Getaway.
Oh, yeah.
No. Is that Winter Getaway?
I think so, yeah.
That's a fun one.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
movie.
it was bad.
It wasn't
it was bad.
transcendent, but it was fun.
I need to do a list. I need to keep them. I need to get my Letterboxd app back open and do this for
your
you.
litter box?
My Letterboxd.
That makes more sense.
All right, Spring Fling.
Yeah,
okay?
boy.
Now
let's talk about these spring movies, yo. Let's go.
Now
flowers are blooming. There's green and pink everywhere. This is awesome.
Are you done?
Let's go.
Are you done?
Read me some synopses. Spring Fling. Spring Fling.
So Love Ever After.
Spring Fling.
It was only 4. It was only a 4 boy.
When are we going to Spring Fling?
We got a 6.
When we go do it?
Now. Spling Fling. I combined them there into Spling Fling. You see what I did? I'm so excited. I'm mixing up words. Spring Fling. Spring Fling.
So Spring Fling has 6. It's a 6 boy.
I can't contain myself.
Dan.
So this is taking us through mid-April.
This is taking us through April.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
look at the calendar.
Listen,
Just read a book.
I forgot that we're already mid-March.
Yeah, it's March 15th on date of recording here.
Okay, that's surprising to me.
6 weeks.
March is flying.
From March 15th. That's mid-April.
So May.
I think technically there is still one Saturday.
48
after.
days in March.
There's one the last Saturday in April. There's not a week.
Because the first one airs on the 20th.
Yes.
20th, 27th, 3rd.
So you
10th,
could argue that the
17th,
17th
24th.
is.
It takes us all the way to May 1st. No, because April 30th is a Friday.
I'll be honest.
May 1st is the next one. It takes us all the way through April.
There's not a Saturday.
Calendar.
No.
There's not a Saturday after April 17th.
No. There's one. Look, 6 movies. Okay, the first one is the 20th of March.
Yes.
20th, 27th.
Yes.
3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th. 6, and then the next one is May 1st. There's only 30 days in April.
There's only 5 movies, guys. This was on me. There's only 5 movies. This is completely on me. This whole time I thought there was 6.
Why do we even do these?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you didn't even count correctly.
This whole time I have been told 6.
By who? Who told you
Tracy
6?
told me.
Oh, we're blaming the producer. Tracy, you going to take that?
Well, there is a 6th one.
What's it called?
It's called Spring-a-ling-a-ling. Me and Rick made it
Oh, boy, did we.
with his camcorder.
Yeah. It's a single cam autistic movie.
It's
Single cam autistic.
what does that mean?
Autistic.
Artistic?
Yes. It's got a lot of art to it. What do you think I said? It's a single cam autistic movie. What? Hot toddy.
No kidding, pal. Where are your pearls? Good Lord. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
We got the 5 boy here, everybody. We're talking about Chasing Waterfalls.
Let's go.
Chasing Waterfalls.
Through the rivers and the lakes that you use. Seen a lot of social media.
A lot of
jabber
people
about the fact that
Yes.
they're using the song. They don't know what the song means. They shouldn't use it. Guys, just calm down. Hallmark doesn't know anything. 1, 2, people use songs out of context all the time. All the time. It happens on a regular basis. Just calm down. Just stop. It's fine.
Baby
to
Got
you,
Back
Brad.
is actually a war protest song. And I think that's important to know.
Gulf War, Persian
Yes.
Gulf. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
He hated the war.
That's right.
What is it good for? You know? Chasing Waterfalls airs this Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
The 20th.
Yes.
At 9:00. It is starring, they brought them back
The Dream
together.
Team.
Cindy Busby and Christopher Russell. Mm-hmm. We saw them last year. We saw them last
Last
year.
year.
And what was
Nature of Love.
Nature of Love.
Good. I'm glad they're bringing them back.
Yes.
Dream Team.
That movie's underrated. The Bear is
The Bear, man. That Bear's
great.
wild.
The Bear, is that Nature of Love or is that
Oh,
Emily
no,
Ullerup?
that's Ullerup's
Oh, you're
movie.
right. You're right. That's on me.
Nature of Love's the weather, forecast.
Love in the Forecast.
Love in the Forecast.
Right. Nature of Love did have the wedding.
We got it, everybody.
Love in the
Love in the
Forecast
Forecast.
is Cindy Busby.
Oh, that's a
Christopher
different.
Russell.
Okay, that movie's not great.
Guys, give us enough time and we'll
get
get
it.
there.
Remember, all she has to do is get the forecast right for 7 days, and the job's hers or something dumb like that. And she's just grinding. Like, they're models. You just tell what
And
the
he's
models
like
say.
out there like fingering the
Yeah,
wind. He's
that's
like,
right.
I know, real.
They're trying to raise money for the rain funnel or whatever.
She has a meteorology degree, but she's stuck in like 1960s chauvinism. Get me my coffee, winch. Like, that's what the head meteorologist is just like, you can't do the weather. You're a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Loving the forecast.
Well, here's this one, okay? This is Chasing Waterfalls. And here's the synopsis. Amy is assigned to photograph. We got a photograph movie, everybody.
Thank goodness.
A fabled waterfall and ends up falling for her rugged guide, Mark. That's all we have for that one,
That's
guys.
it?
That's it. Amy
I guess you don't really need more
is
than that.
assigned to photograph a fabled waterfall, which I have a lot of questions about, and ends up falling for a rugged guide.
It's a
Mark.
waterfall in all of Aesop's fables. That's what it is.
Panda?
That's all we get.
That is all that we get.
Why are we doing this show?
Well, this is the shortest one. Let me see if there's like a longer synopsis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
on
that's
the
going to
internet
open up some
somewhere.
doors and some eyes for us.
That's
For sure.
Unlock the
Oh,
mystery.
there it is.
I have a questions about the fabled waterfall, which
Yeah.
is why I'm in on this movie.
Yeah,
is the fact that it's fabled.
Is it
I think-
magical?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
if you go there, are we gonna see like a paradise where she like walks through like trees and then all of a sudden it opens up to an oasis almost?
And
Like,
behind the waterfall is the sexist weatherman from Love
Okay,
and
guys,
Forecast.
I-
It's
I-
just
and he's like, get
ah,
back to work.
That's right.
I went to Crown Media Press, and I
Okay.
have a little bit of a longer synopsis.
Okay.
here,
No,
okay?
I have a quick
Yeah,
question.
go ahead.
We take these seriously. Why didn't you do that to start with?
Because I'm using the guide page that everybody else uses.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm using.
Okay,
You can
just
you can
curious.
download the guide and you can do all that stuff.
I mean, you thought there were 6 movies.
There's a very
You were wrong by 20%.
there's like a very long one coming up here, guys.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
that.
That's a novel, pretty much.
Let's go. Spring Fling.
All right, here we go. Aspiring photographer.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That
yeah.
does.
She's not a professional.
That adds a
She's
little
trying to- I bet
pizzazz.
she's trying to land a
know,
job.
to be a professional photographer, you have to do nothing.
Yes. Right.
As soon as someone pays you, that's it.
Her
There's no
name's
classes.
Amy Atwater, which is
That's
interesting.
ironic.
For
Yeah.
Waterfalls, isn't it? A little on the nose.
Gets the
Hallmark.
break of her career when high-profile magazine Explorer
Explorer.
Dora the Explorer Worldwide puts her on an assignment to shoot one of North America's most fabled waterfall. If she can prove it really exists, that is,
magical.
as Amy spends her days hiking to remote areas to photograph spectacular waterfalls, she is surprised to find herself falling for her rugged guide, Mark North, and bounding.
Wait, I want to pause for a minute.
Go ahead.
Her name's Atwater, and he's a guide, and his last name is North.
Dude, how often does Hallmark do this stuff?
Yeah, actually, the CEO of her company is Bossman. It's Joe Bossman. Hi, Joe Bossman. Nice to meet you. I'm going to go for pics and pictures of some waterfalls. I'm Amy Atwater. Who's going to guide me?
North
is.
Joe Compass.
That's right.
Over here.
They hire an assistant to carry all their stuff, and it's Josh Bagman.
So Mark
Bagman.
North has a daughter.
They meet a guy in the middle of the woods. Jake Forrest.
He has a daughter named Kyra, and Amy starts to bond with her. But Mark and Amy's blossoming romance is threatened when Amy's work brings her close to revealing one of the area's and Mark's most treasured secrets. So, get some more there.
Boy.
You guys want me to go to the Crown Media for the rest of them? Just so we get a little extra juice sauce?
A little juice sauce.
I think you should read the one first and then read and let's see.
Yeah, we got time for both.
Out.
We got nowhere to be. The thing that sticks out to me about that is that some national or worldwide publication, I believe didn't you say that the name of the publication is something world?
It's Explorer Worldwide.
Explorer Worldwide is trying to find a waterfall, and they have hired not a professional photographer, an aspiring photographer. Mm-hmm. A worldwide publication is like, hey, you want to be a photographer? What better place to practice than in our magazine?
This is her career break. I think
This
she's
is
been
it.
doing.
Yeah.
So let me get. I'm guessing that she's done some low grade like penguin shoots.
Low grade penguin shoots. I saw them
There's
live.
no such. There's no such thing as a low grade
Apparently
penguin.
you just shoot penguins with guns. It was not my scene at all. I invited you. It's totally on me. I'm really sorry. I thought you'd be up for a penguin shoot. They fly them in from the Arctic.
So you're telling me
easy pickings.
You're
too.
telling me
they waddle the whole
They waddle
time.
in, and Rick's back there with his, 33 millimeter. I don't know.
it's one cam artistic. One cam art.
Single cam artistic. How many times I got
Single cam artistic.
You heard me. Yes.
Artistic.
Yes.
Got it.
Like art. We got some good art up there. Single cam artistic.
Are you where?
Shooting penguins.
Yeah.
I'm like F. I'm at 5 of 10 on this one. I'm not wild.
Are we doing this out of 5 of 10, or are we giving it like out of flowers?
No, I'm gonna do flowers. That's
Yes,
good.
I love that. I love that.
I'm gonna go 2 of 5 daffodils.
You were 5 of 10.
Yeah.
So you didn't go 2.5. You went 2 of 5.
Yeah.
2
because
of
I
5 daffodils.
Is it any flower? Do we just get to pick the flower?
I think you get to pick the flower based on your mood.
Okay. 0 of 5. There's no flowers.
I'm with Payne on this one, but I'm going 2 of 5 sunflower.
Ooh.
You got a sunflower. Up next, we have Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Thank goodness.
Don't go breaking my heart. Are they doing it off of all songs for
If I tried. No, the next one's One Perfect Wedding.
You never heard that song?
One Perfect Wedding. Don't Go Breaking My Heart was originally, and you'll remember this, was originally titled Breakup Boot Camp.
Oh, it's a Nina Wyman Swift joint. Pavey.
That's going to air on Saturday, March 27th at 9. It might air also in September.
There are 6
Who
movies.
can tell?
One's in September. It's wild. Spring is wild. But that 1 week in September, weather will be.
Last year Hallmark was playing fall movies in May. So,
But your job is just to count and read.
yes, and I'm doing both. It's spectacular. Any mistake that I make is all Tracy's fault.
Okay.
She would agree. Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Saturday, March 27th, with Italia Ricci and Ryan Peavy.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Pavey.
connection.
We can't pronounce his name wrong anymore. We had him
can't.
on the show.
No, I can't.
Ryan Pavey.
Peavy. PVC pipe. That's going to be my nickname for him. Miranda, this is the Hallmark Channel proper synopsis. Miranda runs a boot camp for the recently brokenhearted.
Miranda Drill Sergeant is her name.
We'll find out. She begins to form a connection with a new client named Ben, who is also an undercover reporter. Investigating whether her boot camp is a fad or a phenomenon. Fad
Or phenomenon.
or I don't think those two
are mutually exclusive.
They could be both.
Yes.
Literal.
Fads are phenomenons.
I mean, you're looking at it, guys. Okay, here's the longer one. Ready? Miranda. We don't have a last name here. Sorry, guys.
Trace, what's your last name?
Miranda's Breakup Boot Camp, a program she developed to help heal the recently brokenhearted, is taking off. In her latest group is Ben, a journalist who, despite his declarations that he's completely unaffected by his recent breakup, agrees to attend as moral support for his sister. Initially, Ben is a tough nut for Miranda to crack, but she's determined to get through to him. What she doesn't know is that Ben's boss has tasked him with writing an undercover expose to see if the boot camp is the real deal or giving people false hope. That is very different than fad or
Very
phenomenon.
different than fad or phenomenon.
As
It's
Ben
like two different people wrote that.
as Ben attempts to dig deeper into Miranda's world, she seizes the opportunity to break down his walls. And their connection grows, forcing them to face issues long since buried. But when Ben's secret comes to light,
Have we seen the movie?
it threatens to derail their budding relationship, bringing these lonely hearts right back to where they started. Guys,
Boy.
Breakup Boot Camp, whatever the real name of this. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. What do you think of it?
Woof.
2.5 buttercups.
Buttercups.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more excited than the Waterfalls.
It's better than a waterfall, but like, it doesn't.
This sounds awful.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't sound good.
It's kind of like the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where she's secretly reporting on how to get rid of Matthew McConaughey. You know how that works. Matthew McConaughey just can't keep a woman, and I like. It just sounds real bad. Like,
sound good.
I mean, I will maybe give it like if 0 is our baseline with the Waterfalls, I'll give it 0.5 Primroses because. Nina Wyman Swift, Italia Ricci, Ryan Pavey, it's got to be worth something, but not much. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. What do you got, Brandon?
I'm more excited about this one than Chasing Waterfalls. I'm going to go 3 out of 5 peonies.
Good.
Peonies.
That's the last of the long boys on Crown Media Press. The rest are not available yet.
Oh, no.
But luckily, we have some semi-longer ones.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to be in a tricky situation here in a second because we have the third part of a trilogy. And so...
Oh, my gosh.
We are in maybe we could talk about how we're going to
Sticky
rectify
wicket.
that situation
Yeah.
when we get back from our
we
break.
win
How does
calls
that
to Hearted?
sound? I don't know. We'll talk about it. Let's still take a quick break, and we'll be back here on Deck the Hallmark. We're back. Hello, everybody.
big
Welcome
time.
back. We are previewing all of the spring fling movies. We are up to One Perfect Wedding, Saturday, April 3rd, starring Taylor Cole, Jack Turner, Rakia Bernard, and
Go for it. Go for it.
Duchesne?
No way. There's no way it's Duchesne.
Dewshane.
Duchesne?
Duchesne.
Maybe it is Duchesne.
Duchesne.
Because Duchesne, the W.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Duchesne.
It's Duchesne.
Welcome
Duchesne
to
Williams.
Phonics.
Now this is the third part of the perfect. I don't know. One winter weekend, one winter proposal, and now one perfect wedding.
So they couldn't do a winter.
I guess
wedding.
not. I don't know.
Didn't get
now,
it under the wire.
Now here's how we could rectify this. Is over the next 2 weeks, next week and the following week, instead of doing Christmas Classic on Friday, we do the winter weekend and the winter proposal. That way we're all caught up. Because I would hate
to go in blind.
Well,
on this
because
one,
we've done this before. We're finally rectifying that situation a few years late with Finding Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we saw Marrying Father Christmas.
Yeah.
And you
then we
guys
just ripped it.
You ripped it.
It's
and
terrible.
I don't think that's fair.
I've now seen Finding Father Christmas. Marrying Father Christmas is still an awful movie.
What do you guys think about that idea?
I love the idea, Brand,
Okay.
because I'm a completionist at heart, and so I hate to miss out on a good trilogy.
That is a legitimate, like I also very rarely watch trilogies. Like I would never watch the third part of a trilogy by itself. Hallmark is the exception because it just doesn't matter. I would rather watch Christmas classics, but I feel like I'm going to get outvoted.
I feel like God has given us this opportunity because we just so happen to have after this Friday 2 Fridays,
Amen.
leading right into this one perfect wedding, and I think it would be an egregious error, I think, on our part. I will leave it up to the socials, so follow us on at Hallmark Podcast. Let us know.
Yeah.
Do you want us to watch? Because they're a hit, I guess, because it's the third one, right? So
You can't shortchange
you
perfection.
can't shortchange perfection. That's exactly.
I don't think anyone ever. Never mind. It's not important.
One Perfect Wedding is airing on Saturday, April 3rd. With Kara leaving on an international book tour in 2 weeks and Ben's business expansion keeping him busy, the couple decide they won't let work commitments postpone their nuptials any longer. So they book the Clara Lake Chalet and head back to where their romance began for a small, intimate, COVID-safe wedding. They don't say COVID-safe. I threw that in there. With family and friends, just 10 days away. Wow. With the help of their best friends, Megan and Sean, Kara and Ben feel nothing can stop them from having the perfect wedding.
So what's the drama here? Like it just sounds
Well,
like
it's just like marrying Father Christmas.
10 days away, they're getting married.
Do we have to watch this one? Can we just skip it?
I don't think that I don't.
Can we use our skip?
no.
We have a skip.
I'm just curious.
I'm not cashing in a skip on this. I'm not cashing it in.
Well, first, what are the rules of the skip?
I don't know.
Do we all skip or does one person skip?
No, I think it's an all skip. We get one all skip, and
We collectively get one skip.
and I feel like this is a perfect time to use it because
By canceling this one, we cancel 2 others.
we get three. It's 3 birds with 1 stone.
What are we gonna do?
We'll watch a movie of our choice.
I'd pick One Perfect Weekend. Movie of my
One
choice.
Perfect Wedding. You mean?
No,
One
he wants
Perfect
to watch
Weekend.
One Winter Weekend is the name of it.
Just not. Come on, man.
That's the one I'd pick, though.
Guys, where are you at? What are the numbers?
Skip it. It's a skip it for me. I'm going skip.
I'm going 1 rose.
Ooh, a single solitary rose.
One rose.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this one. You know, they're all bit. I will say I'm intrigued by the fact that we have had 2 movies, and they are throwing together their wedding last second so
Yeah.
that they don't have to do anything like, oh, we're getting too busy. We might as well do it now. Sounds like love. And I'm gonna go 2.5 ficuses.
Ficuses. That's more like a plant.
It is,
isn't it?
but I'm
Okay.
a plant guy at heart.
I mean, they still have a leg up on the marrying Father Christmas title because she's not marrying Father Christmas in the movie, nor is she engaging Father Christmas. That's Santa. That's her dead dad. It's a bad movie.
But he's kind of like Father Christmas.
Because he
by
plays
the end.
Scrooge in the play?
No, but at the end of
You get it. What about engaging Father Christmas? Is he Father Christmas then?
He's at Father Christmas. That's when the
He's
transformation is
engaging.
complete.
He's engaging with the
so
family.
He's kind of in the third one, but he's fully in the second one.
Fully, but he is Father
Yeah.
Christmas in
Yeah.
the third. The transformation, it's like Jedi. It's like when Luke turns to full Jedi.
Yeah. No, that makes
Transformation's
sense.
complete.
Good.
Yes, I agree. All right, we ready to move on?
Yes.
As luck would have
Spring
it.
fling.
Wait, where's this one?
As luck would have it.
Oh, that's the name. I thought you were starting off a set.
As luck would have it, we have another one.
Bran is very pumped about
Is this a
movie.
St. Patty's Day?
Oh yeah.
Just buckle up.
This is a.
Have you not seen the preview for this?
I tried to go in blind.
No, you
No
don't. You watch
spoilers.
all the trailers all the time.
I don't. I went in blind on this one. Haven't watched any. Go ahead.
I bet you have.
You haven't gone in on. We haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you got a long time.
What do you mean
I'm-
you've gone in blind on this one?
I'm like I don't know what's happening.
You've seen this beginning of this trailer.
We
and you
also
know.
don't know what's happening. The
Yes.
trailer for this movie
I have not
is,
seen the trailer. I'll
It's
say
in
this, I'm
Ireland. It comes
seen it.
right after the movie. A bunch of movies we watched. It's
haven't
the
seen
first
it.
thing. is
As
a guy
luck
in
would
Ireland.
have it, is going to air on Saturday, April 10th. It is starring Joanna Swisher
Joanna.
and Alan Leach.
Okay.
Lindsay travels to Ireland to acquire land that is perfect for a resort. She decides to enter the town's world-renowned matchmaking festival to prove her investment in the community and win over a handsome local. Filmed on location in Ireland.
So we did Forever in My Heart. It was that in Ireland. I
That
believe it
was...
and she also runs like a hotel chain and goes back, but she used to work there.
That's
like
Merritt
it's-
Patterson in
Merritt
that, right?
Patterson. And that movie was utter trash. And it had Ireland going for it. The preview for this movie is virtually silent, and it's just beautiful. He says one line, it looks like an Irish Spring commercial. Like, it looks like a soap commercial. I say
And
all
he's just
that.
like, that's where we get our soap.
Yeah,
And that's it.
So I'm going to give this still most anticipated purely for scenery. One Irish rose.
Ooh, Panda.
Because of the scenery, I love some Ireland. I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 shamrocks.
Is a shamrock a plant or a flower?
Doesn't matter. I've crossed
You
over.
could have done clovers.
It's a shamrock.
Okay,
Dan.
shamrock. Okay.
Shamrock.
Do you know what a shamrock is?
Nope.
I don't. I think I'm
Isn't
looking
it?
it up.
Isn't that a clover?
Is it just another name for a clover? I don't know. You go ahead, Grant.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, it is. It's a plant. Shamrock's a plant. Good to go.
I'm gonna go 5 out of 5. I'm all in on
5
this
out of
movie.
5.
5 out of 5. Easter lilies.
Okay.
Oh,
all
nice.
right.
They are local to Ireland. I googled that.
Thank goodness.
5 out of 5. I'm very in.
We're nothing if not
I will
apropos
say.
with our
yes.
plant
We're botany
ratings.
boys.
Oh, yeah. Botany boys.
So I'm live. I will say.
Better than penguin shooting, I can tell you that. Right now.
It is hard not to be. I will say, the synopsis. She's going there to go look at land, and so that is a little bit. And there's a world-renowned matchmaking festival.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's some pieces there that are a little bit.
Would you rather
go
find a
ahead.
world-renowned matchmaking festival or a fabled waterfall?
Fabled waterfall? The matchmaking is in no need of mine.
But
Yeah.
like, assume that you would need it.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Why is it world renowned? Is it because it's
We don't
weird?
get anything else because fabled could be magic, could be just fabled. World-renowned could, who knows?
I'm going. I think I have to go waterfall because I like once you get on Zeusk, you don't really need any sort of like matchmaking profile. It's great. Zeusk is great. Yeah.
What is Zeusk?
It's like one of those fancy swipe left, swipe right places. I did it in college back in the day.
What?
There weren't any touch screens when you were in college. There weren't even
no,
phones.
no,
but it was
talking
the
about?
social media. It
Is
was like
Zeus some guy in the 1960s you went to? You're like a magic 8-ball.
shaking it.
Oh, not looking good for you, buddy. Try again next
I
week.
kept paying him money.
That's
I
right.
kept asking him.
Dude, Zeusk is still a thing.
Is it really?
That's astounding. Yep. More singles who are more your style. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't like it. I
what
can tell
are
you that.
I never got matched.
What are the
once.
type of people on this website? You never got matched.
I never got matched.
College panties just couldn't buy a bucket. Just couldn't. They're like, no, Zeus is like, I can't. Not in good conscience. No, can't do it.
Zeusk is the leading online dating company that personalizes the dating experience to help singles find the person and relationship that's right for them. Okay, sure. Zeusk behavioral matchmaking
You just
technology.
butchered
Stop. Is constantly learning from the actions of over 35 million
Algorithm,
members
baby.
in order to deliver better matches in real time with the #1 grossing online dating app in Apple App Store. How? I never heard of this before.
Zeus coins back in the day were clutch.
This would have been a
Zeus
perfect.
coins?
Yeah, you had to do coins in order to wink, I think. It was something like that.
Jiminy Christmas. Is this a stalking site? I would have winked at you. I didn't have any Zeus coins left. This is fake. Hey,
It costs $12.49 a month or $150 for the year.
That's
Wait a
bonkers.
minute,
It
wait
was
a minute.
free back in the day, which could have, there was no algorithm learning. You basically got, what do you think of this person? And then you had to like click a button
But
to try to wink.
isn't all the dating?
so you don't get a discount for signing up for a year.
What's
That's
the big boy? Tinder. Isn't Tinder free?
Yeah. But remember, eHarmony was like $50
Yeah,
a
they
month.
are
So Zeus is like an eHarmony Tinder combo. Tinder isn't
Is there
using any
was there
algorithms.
swipe or
There was no swipe at the time. It was, but to be fair, we just had like laptop. Like there wasn't a, like
yes,
a
but I'm just trying to get an understanding of.
I to be fair, I spent all of 3 minutes on it. Like I never really did much on it, but I did sign up and you could wink and there were coins. I remember that.
Wink and
Is
coin.
this like a Super Mario site?
It was dope, man.
That's the specific
All
type
those
of
gold
people they're
coins.
looking for.
The whole dorm,
Are you a plumber?
to be fair, the whole dorm signed up for it.
Can
during
you
the-
jump?
Do you have a brother? Do you?
Do you sometimes get taller or smaller, depending?
a native Italian?
Can you throw fireballs?
Can you shoot fireballs? Yeah.
Do you fancy overalls?
Has a turtle shell dragon ever tried to steal your girl?
Oh man, if I had a dollar,
I had
am
a
I right,
dollar.
boys? All right, are you ready for the last one?
Yes.
Right in front of me is the name of the movie.
Okay.
Saturday, April 17th, starring Janelle Parrish and Marco Grazzini.
Okay.
Okay.
Carly gets a second chance at romance with her college crush. Oh, yeah. But isn't sure how to impress him until her new friend Nick starts giving her advice. Soon, she learns who the right man for her really is. Oh, that gives me a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. Is Nick the one that's really right for her? Doesn't that kind of read like that?
Yeah,
Nick's
that's-
starting to give her advice.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what this is. This is he was there all along bit.
Yeah.
Oh, he
it was always
there
you.
all- yeah.
If you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dozed off during the reading of that synopsis, and I forgot the title of it, so it's zero ragweeds for me.
Right in front of me.
Right in front of
me. Panda.
Yeah, I'm gonna it doesn't sound great. I'm gonna go 1.5 mustard seeds.
They're little. Pack a big punch.
If you just have
Faith. Like them.
Mountains, like they're just shifting
Just
back and
burp,
forth.
burp, burp, burp,
Whoa. Get out of control.
How much faith does a mustard seed have?
No. It's your faith has to equal the relative size of a mustard seed. That's all you need.
That's not how I read it. I read it as you have to have faith
Like a
mustard seed.
And that mustard seed, tons of it.
That's
That
if you
mustard seed
read
is
it in the
gumption.
original. If you read it in the original,
In the Greek?
you would see that it really that mustard seeds back in the day they were always doing wild stuff.
Jesus
man.
has a mustard seed puppet.
Yes.
Have faith like me.
You're
can
telling
move
me
mountains.
you're telling me that Jesus, when he's doing his ventriloquism, his lips move.
Yeah.
That the Son of God,
No.
the Son of God.
Once again, I'm not Jesus, so my lips had to move to do the bit. Jesus' lips wouldn't move, and you and I both know that.
His lips are sealed.
His lips are sealed, Hillary Duff.
And it all comes back
back around.
to Hillary Duff.
Golly. So
you
good.
forgot about Raise Your Voice last week.
No,
Yeah.
I got
No,
Raise Your Voice.
what's
I
the-
forgot Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly.
Kelly.
Shame on me.
Cadet
I'm not
Kelly.
even a big Hillary Duff fan.
No, I just think that movie.
You were put on the spot.
Cadet
and you
Kelly
just couldn't think of names of Hillary Duff movies.
with Christina. What's her name?
Does it star Machine Gun Kelly?
No, it's the girl from Even Stevens.
Yes. What's her name?
Christine
Carl Romano. What is
Yeah.
that? Cadet Kelly. Here we go. No. Why is she not one of the first ones?
She has to be one of the first ones.
Christy Carlson Romano. Christy.
Yeah, that's it.
Favorite Christy Carlson Romano movies? Go.
Cadet
Even
Kelly.
Stevens
Even
movies.
Stevens.
Kim Possible movie.
Okay.
She's the voice.
The voice, right?
Impossible.
I'm gonna say that this one is the one I'm second most excited for.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it.
Bold.
I'm gonna give it 4.
Bold and underwhelming,
Guys,
according to Panda.
guys. But listen to this. Carly is trying to get back with her old college crush, and then Nick's there giving advice. I'm giving it 4 out of 5. Bloomin' Onions.
Bloomin'. I see what you did there.
Guys,
Nicely done.
we did it.
We did it.
We're going to be covering, I think, all of these movies, unless we
Sure.
use our skip.
We could use a skip.
We'll deliberate. Go to the social medias. Let us know if you want us to cover the first 2, one winter wedding and one winter proposal.
Don't be afraid to say no.
I can't believe they went with one perfect. Just make it a wedding. Make it winter.
It was too stacked, the winter group this year.
The winter
Yeah,
group
we
was
couldn't
too
get rid
stacked.
of snow-kissed and Christmas or winter getaway, and taking a shot at love for that matter.
Hey, why don't you watch your doggone mouth?
So it's a single cam artistic film.
I don't know why we're doing this again. One camera, lots of art. It's straightforward.
Lots of art.
Art.
Got it. Do we have a double decker of the week? Or are we
Of course we do. Maggie
Okay.
Cochran is
Who?
our Maggie Cochran.
Maggie
Oh,
Cochran.
Maggie.
Maggie Cochran. Panda, you walked in with a certain spring in your step.
Yeah, had
I
some
always
sizzle.
know that means that you have quite the story that you researched. You did the Google Plus.
Yeah.
You went into the dark web. You found the information. Tell us all about.
I didn't have to go too crazy on
Okay.
this one because Maggie's kind of a big deal. She has a morning show.
A morning
She's
show
a morning show.
Yeah.
It's a
Is
show
it a
about
show about
morning
morning-
shows?
Yeah, it is, and it's called Mornings with Mags.
Morning with Max. I love it.
And it's a show about morning shows.
She
When
just
does
does a
her show
summary.
air?
Well, a little bit later because she has to watch.
She has
them.
to watch the morning
It's actually in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a pushback.
No, it's
but
a morning show. It would be in the
morning show
evening or
yeah,
afternoon.
yeah, right around 1.
So what's kind of the
What's kind of the whole thing? Like, which morning shows does she cover?
A little bit under the table ones, like WLYJ over.
So she does the local morning
yeah,
news.
she does.
some radio? WLYJ's radio.
Correct. Yeah. No, it's all
Doesn't
radio.
have to be. They're TVs.
I just was.
But there's also radio.
What are you doing? Do you think this is serious? What we're doing right now?
Well, I thought you didn't know that TV also has.
Unreal.
She does radio.
Doing
mostly.
bits for a decade.
She only. So she has a TV show where she
Yeah,
covers
covers
radio
radio.
morning shows.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Is it good?
Well, gotta click. Hello, everybody. It's me, Maggie. Very excited to talk to you about today's morning show that I listen to. This is from WMRL in Lower Indianapolis. Play that clip, Trace.
Oh, the news is big news.
It's crazy
It's
today,
big news.
Steve.
Traffic, also big.
Yeah.
Big traffic, big news.
Are
right?
you gonna make some of your famous tacos?
Oh, I'm gonna make the tacos with the jumbo meat in
Where
it.
you the jumbo
Jumbo
meat?
meat tacos.
Oh, jumbo meat, jumbo meat, jumbo meat taco.
Jumbo meat tacos.
Jumbo meat taco.
Crunchy and soft.
As you can tell, good times had by all.
So not only is the show terrible, she plays clips from other.
Yeah.
Tracy, are you her producer?
Guilty.
Yeah. Are you
Double dipping.
double dipping?
I will say I've downloaded every episode. There's thousands of them, and
So
they're
now
great.
it's a podcast.
There's a podcast too?
No, it's on TV.
but you downloaded it
Yeah.
on your phone. So
Yeah, absolutely. I
Because
don't
you
wanna-
want to mess with the streaming.
No.
You don't want your Wi-Fi or data to cut out.
Get in the way
you don't
of-
want that.
Where can you
Mags,
watch it? For
Mornings with
people wanted to
Mags.
check that out.
Pretty much anywhere where you want to watch TV.
What? I'm just really quickly, when she plays an audio clip from a radio show, what happens on screen?
She just sits there.
She just sits there. It's a live reaction.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times she hasn't heard the clips herself, and so she's reacting live. It's great. A lot of surprise faces, smiles.
Maggie did it.
Jumbo meat taco.
Jumbo meat, not just any meat.
Is that? I have so many questions.
We don't know.
I want to get those guys on the pod.
It's a shame. We can't.
We can't. We're out of time.
So
We're going to be back tomorrow with a fun interview. Wes Brown is
Brown,
joining us.
yeah,
Very
he's
excited to
fun.
talk to Wes. And in case you're worried about Dan not throwing Kelly Pickler under the bus for the 1,000th time, he does. We'll
I
see
may
you
or may not
then.
mention Kelly Pickler.
We'll see you then.
Stay
Until
tuned.
then, may we be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark is a Bramble Jam podcast recorded live, and that Greenville, South Carolina, is produced by Brandon Gray. Set decor by Plum Haywood Mall. For more information on all Bramble Jam podcasts, you can go to bramblejampodcast.com. For more information on how to listen to Deck the Hallmark ad-free, you can go to bramblejamplus.com.